All right, what's up, everybody? John here. I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he thought it would be funny if I made a video about my hot takes regarding metal and guitar playing. He's a student of mine, so again, if any of you are looking for lessons, the Patreon, it's $20 for a 30-minute lesson a month, $40 for hour-long, or two 30-minute lessons, and then I think $10-20 if you want me to review like you're playing, or if you want me to review any like songs, give you my thoughts on it. So that's all there on my Patreon /JMillyHTX, like the channel name. You see I'm in the button down today, no tank tops or band shirts, so I'm talking business today, y'all, so get ready. And I've got 10 here. This is going to be the first edition. I might do 2 if I think of anything else, but the first one is modern passive pickups are just as good as active pickups, if not better, in 2026. All of my guitars have passive pickups, so if you like my tone, know that it is possible with your pickups. Seymour Duncan, the Bare Knuckle, they're really solid, modern, high-gain pickups, and you don't need to change that damn battery all the time. In my opinion, your tone dies with the battery, so there's that. And I know people love EMGs and the Fisherman pickups. Just unnecessary. You don't need them. Number 2, tube amps are superior to modeling software. I'll take that back. The Line 6 amps are pretty cool, I will say that. But tube amps in general for metal are the way to go. It's the way metal's always been done. Nothing will come close to a tube amp and a tube screamer. I get for like touring and stuff, you have to go to Europe or Japan or whatever. Obviously, you don't want to haul around a half stack and all that stuff. But when available, tube amps. I'm a huge fan. I use a 6505. That's that. Number 3, 7-string and 8-string guitars are unnecessary for those people who just play the top 3 strings. There's this crazy thing called thicker strings. Some of y'all may have heard of it, but you can buy thicker strings, put them on a 6-string, and down tune. I've taken 6 strings down to drop A, drop G sharp, drop G, probably drop F sharp, and it's just fine. I always cringe when I see guys with 7 strings who are just riffing on the top 2 strings. It's just like, why? I mean, I get like the extended scale length, but it really doesn't do anything. I mean, a 25.5 inch or 24 3/4, you can do low tunings on them and not look like a fool by having 6 other strings that you're not playing. Sort of, kind of related, I think headless guitars are hideous. They just need to be abolished. Get rid of them. Totally unnecessary, ugly. And so that's kind of it for the equipment part of this. So we'll move on into more band type things. I think, and this is funny, me in a button down saying this, I think metal is way too polished these days. Way too like choir boy, way too, I don't know. It's lost its grit. I've always appreciated metal. You know, my whole life I've been kind of an outsider, a black sheep. I don't really relate to a lot of people. And I always found kind of a home in the metal community. And now it's starting to feel the other way. It's just like, do I fit in anymore? I love the sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and like, you know, destroy hotel rooms and party, puke all over the place. Obviously, I'm not going to advocate for substance abuse or whatever, but metal has always been like that beer drinking, tattooed, cigarette smoking dude. It still exists, of course, but it's kind of gone to the wayside, and I miss it. And I'm not going to gatekeep metal. Obviously, everyone is welcome in their community. You know, peace, love, and rock and roll and all that stuff. But it's just a way I feel. I feel kind of, I don't know. I just miss the way it used to be, I guess. I'm 32 years old. I'm turning into a grandpa, so forgive me if that's... I mean, these are all hot takes, so just bear with me. Number 6, I feel like a lot of modern metal is indistinguishable from each other. At least all the guitar tones to me sound the same. It's the same like digital ultra compressed, like just lifeless tone. And I feel like maybe that goes back to everyone's using whatever Axe effects, and they're all using like the same pickups. It's rare to me to like listen to one of these, and I'm not going to shit talk any band in particular, but listening to a lot of the bigger modern bands, I'm just like, it all just sounds the same. Like there's nothing noticeably different between them. And I got another one actually to add, so we'll have 11. Let's see. So number 7. If you have multiple guitar tracks going, and I'm not talking like double tracking or quad tracking the same riff, if you've got like 3 different guitar parts in a song or like a section of a song, you better have 3 guitar players live playing that shit. It drives me nuts when I hear it, and then I go to see them and I'm like, cool, they have like 3 guitar players, right? No, they have 1 guitar player and a laptop or backing tracks, and it's just like, dude, the whole point of metal and rock and roll is you're a musician, you're also a performer. People want to see it in the flesh. I don't want to hear backing tracks. That's what the album's for. And yeah, there are bands that do it. Whitechapel, for instance, has 3 guitar players, and they kick ass. And they excuse me, sorry. Yeah, they have 3 guitar players. They kick ass, and they can have these really complex, guitar riffs and sounds and stuff. So yeah, and I get it. People have families. People can't tour. I get it. But like in a perfect world, I want to see it in the flesh. This is kind of building on it. Number 8, all the band members should be present. I don't want a laptop bassist. I don't want a laptop keyboard. I don't want backing tracks, any of this shit. If it's in your recorded music and you are performing live, I want to see it in the flesh. I want to see a human being perform it. I feel very strongly about this. I will not go to see a band if they do that shit. I am not giving you my money. I am not buying your merch. Nope. None of it. Not supporting it. It's lame. It's weak. It's really not that hard to find musicians to fill in or whatever. Again, people have families. They have stuff going on, weddings, funerals to go to, whatever. I get it. You can't be there all the time. In a perfect world, you have all the instruments present at a show. No exceptions. Number 9. Black Sabbath was the first metal band. This is not up for debate. They just are. I've heard people try to say Led Zeppelin. I've even heard the Beatles. I hate the Beatles. If you put the Beatles on in my car, if I give you the aux cord and you put the Beatles on, I'm not even going to drop you off at the nearest bus stop. I'm just going to drop you off wherever we are. Yeah, Led Zeppelin, I don't know, Cream, Deep Purple, like, no, dude. Black Sabbath started it. The dark, heavy, chunky sound that, evolved into modern metal, Black Sabbath. Number 10. Cover bands are kind of, you know what, I'm not going to trash them. All I'll say is that if you are talented and proficient enough of a musician to play Iron Maiden or Metallica songs or whatever, you're talented and proficient enough to start your own band and write your own material. That's just the way I feel. Cover bands are fine if that's your thing. I mean, go get your money, man, especially if you're getting paid. And a cover song here or there in a set isn't the end of the world. Like, that's cool. But just like, if you're a real solid, like, competent, mature musician and all you're doing is cover bands, I mean, come on, man. Like, don't do that to yourself. Number 11. This is really going to step on some toes. I do not like clean singing in modern metal. Nothing ruins a song more to me when we go from this heavy, hardcore, just in-your-face, aggressive metal to some chorus. Like, shut the fuck up, man. I don't want to hear that shit. Some bands are okay with it. Like, the OG, As I Lay Dying, was kind of cool. Like, the early 2000s metalcore could kind of get away with it. But I don't like the juxtaposition. If you're going to have a screamer, dirty vocals, unclean vocals, whatever you want to call it, just keep it that way. The clean singing is usually a major L. It just doesn't vibe well with the music. And yeah, that's the way I feel. So here are 11 of my hot takes. If you don't like me, if you want to downvote and unsubscribe, by all means, man. I've never been a fraud. I have never been something I'm not in front of a camera just to get clicks and views and whatever. This is just the way I feel, keeping it real. In the comments, let me know if you agree, disagree. I always like constructive conversation. But these are my 11 hot takes. And if I think of any more, I'll make round 2. If not, that'll be it. So peace, y'all. Hope y'all have a great day, great evening, and I will catch you on the next one.